Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I have a project share for ScrapDiva Designs and it is featuring her postage stamp mini album die set, and that die set looks like this. And I've used this before in another project which I shared last week where I made rosettes using this these three stamp dies. So today's project is focused on this larger die, which is basically the shape of or the size of a postcard. And what inspired me was Alicia of Love Letter Generation. She embellished some postcards a few weeks back, and that really made me want to use this die set to create postcards too, and I thought it'd be fun using this particular shape. So the small postage stamp dies basically come in two forms. The first one is basically it cuts out the outline of the stamp, and then you get this rectangular center. And then when you cut this out of your cardstock or paper, it leaves this negative space. So I've been using the kind of the offcut of this die cut for projects as well, because I didn't want to waste it. So the other die is the full postage stamp. And then, as I showed you in that die set, I've also used this envelope die as well. So, walking through each of my postcards, I've stitched each one of these because I felt like it needed some pop of color. So this one has hot pink stitching. And the two paper sets that I used, the two collections, are the round trip collection and the one of a kind collection. Oddly enough, these two work really well together because the blues in one of a kind are very similar to the ones in the round trip collection, which is kind of not a dusty blue, but it's just kind of a more muted blue. And I do love the one of a kind collection for its use of pinks and yellows and orange. So it's just a really fun collection to play with. And round trip, I love anything travel themed, so that's why I pulled that collection out. So the first one, again, is this sheet here is from the one of a kind collection. Here I've used a cut apart from round trip, and it's gold foiled. Puffy stickers that I've used throughout are also from the round trip collection. And here I've used one of those offcuts of the stamp. On the other side is where the stamp is meant to be, and here is the full size stamp, and then a cut apart from round trip, and it's got this beautiful, they have some beautiful postage stamp cut aparts on it. And then I've used a label here, but you know, this is meant to be the recipient of your postcard. I just kind of wanted to put something here to make it a little bit more complete, but this most likely is not large enough to put your recipient's name and address. The next one is this. This is from the round trip collection. It's a really busy print, so it was difficult to decide what to layer on it, but I created some punch outs using my Stampin' Up! Punch. Here, let me grab it. I love using this punch. It's a 7/8 inch scallop circle punch, and I use it a lot just if I needed a little accent in my project. So this kind of, previously I just had the puffy sticker directly on the postcard and it didn't really stand out, so the blue background kind of made it pop a little bit. And then here behind this envelope, I've just added one of those rectangles, you know, that you get out of this cut here, and layered it behind that envelope. And I've done blue stitching to kind of coordinate with these punch outs, and then on the other side I have the stamp itself and that lovely gold foil postage stamp from the cut part. Then next is this really fun bright yellow print. On top I have foil cut apart, and then some puffy stickers on each corner, and on this side the full postage stamp and another puffy sticker. And I thought this coordinated well with the yellow in this collection. And here I didn't really have like a specific composition for the center, so I just pulled a few random things. Like I liked this gold foil ticket. It was sitting on my desk. It's also part of this cut apart sheet in the 6x8 round trip paper pad, and I just decided to stick with blues and yellows here. So yeah, just some puffy stickers. Again, offcut is used as a frame, and then that scallop circle with the girl jumping for joy. No, that's how we feel when we get happy mail. And then next, okay, this, I love this print, but it's so hard to work with. I did gold stitching on the edge, and you don't really notice it too much. It's not very prominent, but it's just, your eye just wanders all over. It's hard to layer, for me to layer something on this. So I decided to just leave it alone and just focus on the opposite side. So here you have that postage frame, and then I found a contrasting center, and oddly enough, or coincidentally, the round trip puffy stickers had a lipstick that had yellows and reds, or yellow and a kind of, yeah, orangey red. So that worked well with this postcard. Again, a label from that cut apart sheet. So there's that. Wait, did I show the other side of this? Oh yeah, I didn't show this. So I just wanted to point out that, you know, a lot of these postage stamps I put in this, you know, vertical or portrait orientation, and then this one I flipped to the landscape because this particular print, I thought it'd be nice to have it kind of on a horizontal view. So anyways, yellow on the outside for the frame, and then contrasting center, but this time, you know, flip the stamp orientation. And lastly, I have, again, a very busy print from the round trip collection. Did the little blue stitching around the border, and just a simple stamp here where it's the full stamp, and then I just layered the cut apart from round trip. So yeah, those are my postcards that I created, again inspired by Alicia of Love Letter Generation. If you don't know her channel, you are totally missing out. Please go visit her channel. She is a dear friend, and of course a super creative force in our paper crafting community. So that's it for my project share today. Please follow hashtag ScrapDiva Designs. I'm also going to link Alicia's website, or sorry, YouTube channel in my description box, and I will also link this postage stamp die mini album set as well. So yeah, that's it for me, and have a wonderful day. Thank you for visiting. Bye.